Greetings, DMs, GMs, and players. This is the Insomniac GM, and I figured it's been a while since I've talked about actual monsters. I know I've talked about it a lot, and now like Phase Rip's the thing I talk most about, but I promise you, I still love it. It's just the hype from playing it has been over for some time. So I'm going to show you guys how to make an actual monsters character sheet. Now, I will let you know this isn't the actual character sheet for it. I made this myself. It doesn't look as professional and whatnot, but I find it easier to write on. So let's start. So actual monsters, for anyone who isn't aware, is the role-playing game where you play the monster. You are the killer. You are the Jigsaw, the Chucky the doll. So, okay. So first thing we got to decide, I mean, it's not going on the paper anywhere, but for our concept, is our character one who's been born, one who's been made, or one that's never born? I think let's go with who are the ones who are born. Okay. I have like somewhat of an idea of what I want to make. Once again, not going to use this. Okay, so we got to decide what our monster's transgression is. So what is actually so what we do to end up getting like our slippage back, or not slippage, sation. Yeah, our station. So do we want to get someone addicted to something? Do we want to burn things down, cause destruction? Do we want to break somebody's heart? Cannibalism, murder, ramble rousing, torture, and vandalism. So I'm gonna go with cannibalism. So that's gonna be our transgression. So let's choose our name. Let's name didn't prepare name. Done. There. Okay, so we chose our name. Okay, so we ought to choose what our nature is. So our nature, am I like skipping ahead? Okay, so our nature start with what is the nature of the beast? What manner of monster are you? Do you hunt for human flesh, feed on the emotional pain of others, and what way do you transgress to gain your power? Your nature defines what you do, how you feed, and the very essence of you as a monster. In gameplay, you roll your nature. along with one of your trio to accomplish tasks ordinary. Okay, so let's go with, for our nature, predator. Okay. Sorry, it's been forever since I've had to make a character play this. So, now our trio. So, our mind, our body, and our spirit all start at D6. Okay. And then we got to choose our mask. Let's see, a mask is made up. Sorry, for some odd reason, like, there's a lot of shaking going on. Huh. Okay, so mask is made up of your overall definition within which you set your three separate lost track of where I was. Separate broad skills. Each individual skill starts with a value of D6. If you attempt to do okay. So I think for the mask, let's go sailor. So we can go navigation. Okay, so navigation. Let's go survival. I don't know. And then we'll go, or instead of survival, I feel like that's too vague. Let's go fishing. And then we'll go with sailing. So, creating a sailor of a monster. So these are at D6s. So, now that we got that done, got our masks, now we choose our monster power. We get 3 and we get a slippage for each. Okay. So, what kind of a monster do we want? So we can go animal magnetism for controlling the fish. Make this kind of like a killer Aquaman or something. And our slippage. When your power slips, you give away your animalistic nature with hair, teeth, red eyes, or perhaps a musk scent. You also unsettle. So for our slippage, let's say we gain scales. Gain scales and gills. Okay. Let's just make it scales. I feel like the gills are a little overboard with just the slippage of that. So, beast form. You gain a new mask reflecting your bestial form. This creature form has 3 skills like a normal mask, but these can be natural abilities that are found in real creatures and any company. Don't really want to. Well, I could do that. I'm lazy. I don't want to put more stuff on the character sheet like that. give us claws and teeth. Claws and teeth. So, slippage. People can see the claws and teeth. Claws. We'll just make it teeth. Both. Teeth. Are noticeable. So we're like a fish person and we can bite our victims. So now we choose our last power. You know what? Let's go hypnosis. And we'll say glowing eyes. We'll make this kind of like a lantern fish person. Okay. So, we got our powers. Okay. Now, trying to remember what this die starts for these. Oh, we'll get back to that. Okay, so choose 3. Slippage for each. Okay, so Bane. Choose a Bane linked to your monstrous nature. You may take up to 2 additional Banes, each allowing you to rise one of your trio skills or monster powers by 1 die. So for our Bane, we can choose what we want to like be weak on, to be weak against or whatever. So let's say I noticed I'd never made a Bane section. Must be submerged in water every, let's say, we'll just say every 24 hours. I was gonna do like full moon, but that sounds too, not as, feels like a cop out. Okay, additional to your extra boosts from additional Banes, you get 6 boosts. Okay, this is where I want to know what our powers start at. Each of these give. Sorry guys, I'm like, oh wow. Okay, so all powers start at a D4. Okay. D4, D4, and D4. Okay. So, with that being said, boosts. In addition to your extra boost from additional bands, you get 6 boosts. So these boosts can go into mind, body, spirit, or any of these. So I think hypnosis is a good one for our character. And hypnosis, believe I think it's mind to beat theirs. I could be wrong. So, okay. Let's make our hypnosis D6. Let's make our claws a D8. That's 3 there out of our 6. Let's make our body an 8. So that's 4. I think it's mind. So we can do a D8 there. And I think navigation for a D8. Okay. So at this point, we're done with our character. So we created a fisherman or sailor or whatever who tries to lure people with like their hypnotic glare, and they can call upon the animal or the sea creatures. So this is how you make a character in actual monsters. If I was playing, I'd probably make something a lot cooler, but this is like just an example. So hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.